What's going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Sarlin. We're about to watch Volume 3, Chapter 3 of RWBY by Rooster Teeth. And you guys in the comments, oh, you getting me with those, winter is coming. Trying to get me with those Game of Thrones references. A few other people did that too. Now I'm scared to see what's going to happen because everyone's like, oh man, you just wait. I was like, wait for what? I don't want to wait for anything. Man, woman, yeah, now I'm afraid something terrible is going to happen. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this episode.
Weiss, what is the big deal? Who is it? Who is she? Winter. Wait.
Oh.
Your sister? Winter!
Was that the reference you meant by winter is coming? Her sister's name, Winter. Okay. I feel so much better now. Oh man. I was totally taking that as like a soon-to-be like death reference or something. I was like, oh no, something bad's gonna happen. Because after that last season of Game of Thrones, oh man, I'm still not okay with that. Okay, let's continue watching.
Winter, I'm so happy to see you! Oh, your presence honors us.
Beacon, it's been a long time. The air feels different.
I mean, it is fall, so yeah, it's probably colder. So, what are you doing here?
Classified.
Oh, right. Well, how long are you staying?
Classified.
Of course. Well, this is nice. I think. You're going to love it here! I know you travel a lot, but so much of Beacon is different from Atlas. Vale, too. The government and school are completely separate. Can you believe it?
I'm more than familiar with how this kingdom handles its bureaucracy. That is not why I came.
Right. I'm sorry.
Nor did I come here to...
I swear, like, so this is what Weiss would have ended up as if she, like, didn't go to the school and meet her friends. Like, this is, like, the older version of what Weiss had the highest possibility to be. Really uptight. I'm interested to see if she actually stays like that or if it's just, like, a front that she has to, like, play that part, you know, for being part of the family. We'll see.
Watch my own blood fail so miserably in battle. But it appears I have no choice in the matter.
But we won!
Only a novice would refer to that as a victory. I counted at least 3 strikes missed. Leave us. How have you been?
Oh, splendid! Thank you for asking. I'm actually in the very top ranking of our sparring class. The rest of my studies are going wonderfully, too.
Silence, you boob! I don't recall asking about your ranking. I asked how you've been. Are you eating properly? Have you taken up any hobbies? Are you making new friends?
Well, there's Ruby.
I see. So this is the leader you wrote of. How appropriately underwhelming.
Thank you.
Greetings, Ruby Rose. I wish to thank you for taking an interest in my sister.
Does anyone else want to see the letters involving what she said about Ruby to her sister? I really want to see what they said.
Oh, yes, of course. The honor is in my court.
I have business with the general and your headmaster. But seeing as I'm early, why don't you take me to your quarters?
Really?
Yes. I wish to inspect them and make sure they are up to my personal standards.
Of course. Just so you're aware, the bunk beds only look unstable.
Bunk beds?
I'll catch up. Wait, I mean, I will reconvene with you both at a later juncture. At a juncture, yeah.
I'm talking to you, Ice Queen.
Halt!
Excuse me? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Shh. Not you.
Hey!
I'm sorry, but I keep pausing. Did you see like the flow of animation when Weiss is walking towards him? Like it is so much more fluid than it was in the previous volumes. Like I can tell the animation budget, and even just with his hair, like kind of like moving with him walking around, it's got a more natural feel to it. It's stuff that when it comes to 3D style animation, it's not usually put in as much. I can tell that they're definitely putting a lot more into it this volume, which is to be expected, but I really appreciate that. I noticed.
You. So that gaudy ship of yours in town? I guess you're here too.
I'm standing right before you.
So it would seem.
You realize you just destroyed Atlas military property.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, I mistook this for some sort of sentient garbage.
I don't have time for your immature games, Crow.
Wait, you two know each other?
Jeez, you Atlas specialists think you're so special, don't you?
It's in the title.
Well, you know what you really are? A bunch of sellouts. Just like your boss.
I'm not sure what you think you're implying, but I've heard enough.
Oh, I heard too. I heard old Ironwood finally turned his back on Ozpin.
Ozpin?
Weiss, it's time for you to go.
What?
Listen to Big Sister, Weiss. She'll protect you. Just like Atlas is gonna protect all of us, huh?
If you won't hold your tongue, then I will gladly remove it for you.
All right, then. Come take it.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Some crazy guy just started attacking my sister. Oh no! I would do such a That is my uncle! What? Favorite fun, Uncle Crow! Teach him respect, Winter.
When she said Crow, I was wondering if that was the case. That is Ruby's uncle. Definitely tell that's part of the family, that's for sure.
General Ironwood, sir.
What in the world do you think you're doing?
He started the altercation, sir.
That's actually not true. She attacked first.
Is that
Nice.
right? And you. What are you doing here?
I could be asking you the same thing.
Now, everyone. There is a sanctioned fight happening just around the corner at the Coliseum that I can assure you has better seats and popcorn.
Break it up, everyone. We will take care of this mess.
Let's go.
Oh, Penny. I'm surprised that Winter allowed him to get under her skin. I mean, I guess it's not that hard to see, but considering they should be adults, so you know. I enjoyed the fight. The fight was great. I just found it interesting that those two would get in a fight so easily, especially at a school. It's interesting.
Uncle Crow! Hi. Oh, it's so good to see you. Did you miss me? Did you miss me?
Nope.
Crow. A word, please.
I think I'm in trouble.
You did kind of tear up our courtyard.
Yeah, I did. Catch you later, kid.
And suddenly, your recklessness makes sense. You're just mad because he whooped butt.
He's got a
That
red
was
cape,
draw at
like
best.
Ruby. It's not as long, but it's interesting. Is it a family thing?
What were you thinking?
If you were one of my men, I would have you shot.
If I was one of your men, I'd shoot myself.
While I wouldn't condone his behavior, retaliating like you did certainly didn't help the situation.
He was drunk.
He's always drunk.
Crow, why are you here?
You've been out of contact for weeks. You can't just go dark like that in the field.
I'm not one of your special operatives, Jimmy.
General.
Whatever. You sent me to get intel on our enemy, and I'm telling you, our enemy is here.
We know.
Oh, you know. Well, thank goodness I'm out there risking my life to keep you all informed.
Crow.
Communication's a two-way street, pal. You see this? That's the send button.
They had reason to assume you'd been compromised.
And I have reason to assume you don't need to be here. Seriously, who invited her?
Schnee will discuss this incident back on my ship.
But sir.
Winter, leave.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Your little infiltrator isn't just another pawn. They're the one responsible for Autumn's condition.
What?
Despite what the world thinks, we're not just teachers or generals or headmasters. The people in this room, the leaders of the other two academies, we're the ones that keep the world safe from the evils no one even knows about. It's why we meet behind closed doors, why we work in the shadows. So you tell me, James, when you brought your army to Vale, did you think you were being discreet, or did you just not give a damn?
Discreet wasn't working. I'm here because this is what was necessary.
You're here because Ozpin wanted you here. He made you a part of this inner circle and opened your eyes to the real fight that's in front of us.
And I am grateful.
Oh, well, you've got a real funny way of showing it.
The people of Vale needed someone to protect them. Someone who would act. When they look to the sky and see my fleet, they feel safe. And our enemies will feel our strength.
You think they're scared of your little ships? I've been out there and I've seen the things she's made, and let me tell you, they are fear.
And fear will bring the grim. A guardian is a symbol of comfort, but an army is a symbol of conflict. There's an energy in the air now, a question in the back of everyone's minds. If this is the size of our defenses, what is it we're expecting to fight?
Husband.
So then, what would you suggest we do?
I suggest we find our guardian.
And you're sure?
Bad hair, used a scythe, and smelled like my dad after a long day. It was him.
What do we do? Nothing. We stay the course. They have no idea who we are, so we have no reason to worry. Besides, the last of the heavy lifting is being taken care of, thanks to our clever little friend. Speaking of which, it appears we have a new access point.
Anywhere good?
You could say that. Go to your rooms. I'll prepare everything for tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it.
Let's give the crowd a good fight.
The randomization process is complete! Ladies
Oh!
and gentlemen, your double
Oh! Does she has control over the fights after she infected the system? Oh! Nice. Okay, let's see where this goes. Cinder. So that was the end of episode 3. Very good episode. I was really into this one. Meeting Crow and Winter, which those two are like peanut butter and hot sauce. They just, oh my gosh. It's like they hate each other, but at the end of the day, you know, the opposites attract kind of thing. Those two could probably end up together. The amount of hate they have for each other. Jeez. Yeah, love Crow. He is awesome. The cape thing. Oh man, I hit the back of my hat. The cape thing with Ruby and him. They both have the red cape thing. Is that like a family symbol? Anybody is that explained in future episodes? Maybe. Like I don't want to ruin anything for myself, but I was interested in that. His cape's shorter. Ruby's cape is longer. I just thought that was interesting that they're kind of doing the same thing, or maybe it's just there by coincidence more than anything else. Now, because Yang doesn't have anything like that. That's what I find interesting. I'm interested to see what Cinder's actual overall plot is. She's a wild card. There's so many different things she could end up doing that I'm extremely interested to find out. And Ozpin being his typical awesomeness. If there was an ideal teacher or leader... I swear, Ozpin is like a model, like, leader. That man, like, they give him such good quotes. He just says those words that you just go, well, that was pretty inspiring. Like, jeez. He's like textbook leader. Also, the fight with Winter and Crow, I thought that was kind of interesting. I said it previously, but for them to fight so openly in the middle of a school... that was kind of surprising. I could see it from Crow, especially if he's a heavy drinker, like he's prepared to do anything. But it was almost a surprise to see it, like maybe not actually, to see it from Winter. She seems like the type that could just blow it off and just keep walking. But I don't know what it is. I guess with the Snee family, they're so uptight that it must be really easy to get under their skin if they see someone who's like not obeying orders or doing something out of context. Weiss used to get like that. I mean, she's still like that, but not as much as her sister. Jeez, nowhere near as uptight as her sister. That's for sure. great episode. I can't wait to get into episode 4. Rate, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. Peace.